Hello everybody, Fanny here. I hope you're doing good. Merry Christmas from Guadeloupe. I am at my favorite beach in the world right now, one of them, Ferry in Guadeloupe. It's so nice. The water is crystal clear. I love it. I'm here visiting my mom for the holidays, and something amazing I want to share with you. Good news. As you may know, I'm an artist, mandala artist. I create dot mandalas. I've been doing this for 7 years and trying to keep up with the new generations. I've been wanting to launch NFT for a long time and following our conferences with Adam Apollo, who is also launching his NFTs with the crop circles and stuff like that. That kind of started the thing, of wanting to put my art in a digital format, right? Because you can buy an original artwork from me, but it's also a good idea to buy a digital art, because if you're a marketer or if you want to do anything that you do and you want to create flyers or posters or have a giant print of the art or just have it as a collector, right? I think it's awesome because mostly to bring this energy of consciousness of the mandalas into the marketing, the publicity. But even if you're a restaurant, or even if you're a tourism office, or if you're a writer, you need art for your books, illustrations. Everybody needs art. Or if you're just maybe an interior designer, or maybe you're a realtor and you need to have prints, for your facilities or for apartment complex. I mean, whether it is for decoration or for digital purposes. Having one of my artworks on a digital format in high quality version will enable you to do anything that you want with it. You will have the full rights on this artwork, on this image. So for me, the technology is kind of difficult, so I needed to find a partner to do this with me. And so I reconnected with my friend Kyle Thomas that I met from Jacksonville last year. And he started explaining to me, I asked him a few advice about NFTs and the crypto, because the future is in crypto now. All the economy is shifting from the dollars to the parallel economy in the crypto, which is also amazing because it's no longer one system that has the monopoly of all the money system in your economy, but you are able to do the same thing that the banks are doing with your money, right? And making profit out of it with crypto, and supervise that and support at the same time, invest into the businesses, the organizations that you support as well. So with NFT, you do this for the art, you can support your favorite artists, and with the crypto, you support organizations and are just starting to discover. I started this a year ago, and this is actually how I could pay my plane ticket to France last year. I invested $400 into some crypto a year ago, and a few months later I had 800. I doubled my money, and so I pulled that out and could pay my plane ticket to go to France. So, this is really the future, and this is not going to go back because the crypto is going just better and better. So Kyle, who is amazing, he also started this 1 or 2 years ago when he came back from Guatemala, and he's really knowledgeable into finances and all these crypto stuff. So, and now he lives in Guatemala, and he has this amazing mentality, as well as renewing the system, as becoming more independent, and the master of your own life without depending on a system. But yeah, you're contributing to it, but you pick where you're putting your energy. So really great connection. I'm so happy. Kyle has a page as well on Instagram, Starseed Labs, that was actually censored because he was making some videos to talk about his opinion about the system and stuff like that, and got censored. So hopefully his page will be restored soon. But we will be organizing conferences together to talk about this, because now I invested a little bit more money, a few $100s, into some crypto system and staking that he's been guiding me through step by step. And after just a few days, I made already $200. And with my own crypto, I made $200 as well, here within just my holidays. So, this is so important to me, because now I've always done my art from my heart, right? If I was waiting for it to bring me money to actually be doing it, I would have stopped for a long time. It has somehow, but not enough to make a living. But if I can find other way to back up my work, that I have money coming in, a passive income, right, that enables me to do my art no matter what. And same for you, whatever your passion is. Ooh, it's really hot here. Apologize for the sunglasses. But it's really, really hot. Have the sun full blast, my face. But I love it. And so the same for you. After I did that, I was like, oh my God, we need to link this somehow to the NFT. So we're partnering together to launch our first NFT tonight. Okay, so Christmas. So the first NFT will be my guiding star. The guiding star, okay, which is like the two inverted triangles that I painted a few years ago with the black and white background. I will post this tonight. It's one of my favorite artwork, because since all of my travel, everywhere I've been, I've always felt like I had this lucky star, this guiding star, and no matter what situation I would get into, I would always have, this intuition, this guidance to get out of it and to find the right way, and all of my incentives in my life have always succeeded. So that's why I've always had this mentality of no matter what, a mess, because my life is a mess, like mostly since I came to the US, but even from my childhood, when I start telling stories and it's all like so negative, and I realize, wow, what a mess I've been through all the time. But yet always have this mentality that it's all gonna be all right, because if you believe so much into what you're doing, it's gotta work. It's gotta work. There is a reason why you have your dreams, you have your this passion within you for certain stuff that you're good at. Okay, you're given this gift because this is your mission, okay, to accomplish it. So tonight, for the nativity of Christmas, and the star, right, the star of the nativity, we will be launching the first NFT, the guiding star, and here in a few days there will be just one. This is our first of a long series. This is the first one. There will be just one, okay, for one Ethereum. And so if you like my art or my mission and want to contribute, and also for Kyle, we're equal partners on that. And to be completely transparent, every time I sell my art, I always donate a portion of it to other organizations, other charities. So Kyle and I were equal partners, and we also keep a portion of our incomes from these NFT to re-pour into the NFT system and to re-pour into organizations that we support. He is trying to create a foundation here in Guatemala. He has people he supports that are over there trying to help, the indigenous tribes and villages. And you know how the prophecy says that the South America, the energy of the condor is coming back. So we're linking all this together now. Yes. So, and I like to make these videos because sometimes when I post on Instagram, I always sound so negative, because it's also important, to highlight the things that go wrong. Because if you're just focusing on the positive, So I've tried to ignoring the wrong, or the people who try to bully you, the people who want you bad because they're jealous, or I try to ignore it, or your karma or your childhood stuff, you try to leave it aside or behind, but it always catches back up to you. So at some point you need to face it, and you need to face it and deal with it. So that's why I always post all of this stuff that are not always maybe empowering, but yes, because you see, I'm always happy and I'm so grateful for the community, and all of this has taken me, for example, not selling a lot of workshops, or actually any workshop this year, despite all the work that I've created on the masterminds. Some days I'm pissed, but mostly I'm confident, because I know these are intemporal. Whether you're going to watch them today or you're going to watch them in 6 months, it's because your path will align with that frequency at that moment. And I know it will work. And I'm so grateful for everything it unfolded in my life. And maybe if this had worked right away, I wouldn't have had to find an alternative to it and go into the crypto. And this is so fascinating. So Kyle is so good at explaining to you in a very simple way how it works. And also, I'm not trying to convince you right now of, you should invest your money into crypto. Personally, I don't have any interest into it. You should get my art or NFTs, because not only the art is going to unlock certain frequencies, certain energies in your life, just by getting it, just by connecting with it. Okay, but what we're going to do is that here in a few days we're going to launch another NFTs. Okay, and it's when you get the NFT, you're going to get a podcast, which is all of our conversations with Kyle, because we started talking on WhatsApp, one conversation after another, and he's explaining to me step by step all of the NFT, all of the crypto, all of the passive income process, right? And we started having this conversation, and not only on the technical, but also on our mentality of vision of life, and what did we bring to the world. And after I was done with the investment and I saw it started bringing me, I made like $200 in just like 3 days, I was like, wow, can I download all of our conversation and make a podcast? Because we're not trying to convince each other. So when you're going to listen to it, it's not like we're going to try to convince you. It's literally, you're going to see crystal clear the vision, the process, the techniques, and then you decide if you want to do it or not. But my mindset was, okay, I was in debt. I was in real debt. Last month, I was about to run away from the country because my credit card was maxed out. And even though, I still have support, but not enough. And with my art, not enough either to keep living in America. America is an expensive country. And so I had this opportunity to refinance our mortgage and all my debts and everything. And literally the day that my credit card was blocked and I was like completely screwed, I got the check from this refinancing, okay? And I could pay off all my debt and be zeroed out. So now I was like, and I had just $1,000 left, extra, $1,000 in my bank account, all I had. And I was like, what am I going to do with this $1,000? Because I can spend $1,000 in 2 hours. Don't mind that at all. I was like, am I going to go spend this in buying crystals or at Target or buying my travels? Or am I going to try to invest it? Because if I spend this $1,000, once it's gone, it's gone. And that's it. I have nothing again. And I was like, no. And then Kyle said the magic word, passive income. And I was like, tell me. And he was like, I want to tell you about it. Like, yes, tell me. I'm putting all of it. I put all my $1,000, everything I have. I have zero on my bank account. This is how much I trust the process. And I put all my $1,000. And now it's already after a few days. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to keep it profiting, because here within a year I'm gonna have an income, a passive income, and I'm still gonna be doing my art. And it's gonna, by investing and supporting people, organizations that I believe in, and we support each other, we're creating this circular economy, and it profits everyone. And the same with the NFT. Well, you get the NFT and then you resell it, it profits you, it profits everyone. So wow, this is the future. The future economy is going to be circular. It's not just going to be you earn or you spend. It's going to be you invest while you're spending. While you're spending, it's getting back to you. Okay? So wow, so I was like, oh my God, this, let me record all this conversation, make a podcast, and add this to the NFT. So not the one tonight. And the NFT that you're gonna get tonight is the artwork, and you get an original art from me, a 10 by 10, the one that says One Love, okay, for Christmas. And you get my oracle card as well. And with the other NFT, you get that podcast. Okay, it's gonna be 0.13 Ethereum. It's all numerology as well. It's very energetic. And Cal is really good at finances and numerology as well, which I thought it was amazing, because you would think that the banking system and spirituality would be totally separate, but not at all. Once you start looking at the number, we were like, wow, 0.13. You will listen in the podcast. 0.13 Ethereum is $513, and my birth date is May 13, 5/13, and I was like, wow. And I was zeroed out in my bank account, and I was like, this is the rebirth, the new start. I was like, I need to share this with my friends. I need them to know. I need them, all of my friends, many people I know, they're struggling. If you have just $1,000, you can start already making hundreds like this. So, and like I said, this is not something that we're gonna profit. We're literally guiding you. Kyle didn't get any access to that money I invested. He's just guiding me through how to do it. I have full control of the money. I can take it back whenever I want. Okay? So of course there's the risk, if all the crystal goes down, that you lose everything. But I was gonna lose everything because I would have already spent that money anyways. So for me, that wasn't really a risk. It's not like I'm staking my house on that. So yes, I'm so excited. We're so excited. We're gonna do conferences with Kyle as well to talk about, show you his trip in Guatemala, talk about all this crypto stuff, and also the risk, all of this stuff. So yeah, really good project coming. Yes, so let me pull one card from end this video. I can't stay too long because my YouTube is not loading. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to load this video. Message des Anges by Doreen Virtue. And then I will wish you a beautiful Christmas. So please support, get the NFTs. The first one will be tonight. There will be only one. And then the next one, there will be, for the podcast, there will be more. And every month we're going to do release. We're also going to do a partnership with Rosa Pico. There is this 13 Crystal Skull legend that we're associated with the champagne as well. We're creating some artworks right now, so it's going to be fun. Lots of cool stuff coming. The digital world, it's like when you're dreaming. You're in a dream state. You're in the ether. This is what the metaverse is nowadays. We need to use that also as a tool, not just as being sucked in. Archangel Michael, I am with you to encourage you to change your life and find what will be your divine purpose. This is exactly what this is about. I hope I'm not too sweaty. It's pretty hot. Let me pull another one. Oh, okay, not this one because it hurts. Athena. Votre puissance est bonne pour vous. Vous savez l'employer avec amour pour qu'elle vous soit bénéfique et bénéficie aux autres. Ok. Athena, interesting. Okay, your power is good for you. You know how to employ it with love for it to be beneficial to you and to others. And you know, you can't always, Athena is also the goddess of war, you know, and so that's interesting because I was talking about that, about how, you know, your past can catches back to you if you just try to leave it aside and not deal with it. But sometimes you have to be in a warrior mode as well, because sometimes there are people trying to hurt you. And if you ask nicely, you know, it's like my son, I'm trying to teach him because we're having a really hard time. He's amazing, he's adorable, but if I ask him something nicely, okay, he's like, can we call daddy? So he calls his daddy like 15 times a day, which I'm completely okay with it. He misses him. Can we call daddy? And I'm doing something. Yes, of course we can call daddy. Give me 2 minutes and we'll do it. Mommy, can I call daddy? Yes, hold on, I'm finishing my stuff. We're gonna call him. Mommy, can I go? Esteban? I said yes. Stop asking me the question again. Just be patient, okay? Or for some food, can I have an ice cream? Yes, after lunch, we're gonna have an ice cream. Mommy, can I have an ice cream? Can I have an ice cream? Can I have an ice cream? Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. Esteban, patience. I'm trying to teach him patience. And if I'm telling him nicely, very nicely, he will keep on doing it. The only time when he stops doing it is when I'm done with it. I'm like, stop it! I'm telling you, yes, leave me alone or you're not gonna get it! Do you think I love doing this? And then he starts crying and I'm like, do you love it that I'm screaming? No, I don't love it that I'm screaming. So why don't you listen to me the first time when I'm asking you nicely? And so see, the same way I'm trying to teach my child to actually listen to me when I'm nice without having to get angry. There's some people they are just like that too. When you ask nicely, they just keep doing it, you know, and so sometimes you have to get angry, and it's just like the wars and stuff like that. Sometimes I'm against the war, I'm against the weapons, but there are some crazy people and sometimes you have to take action, you know. So anyways, yeah, it's like the entire world system that we're changing right now. We knew it, and the crypto, I don't think it's gonna go down. The future is gonna keep going up, and the more we understand this mentality, you know, I have an amazing life. Like, I've traveled every single year of my life. There's not a year in my life I haven't traveled. I've never had any money saved on my bank account. I've always felt unsafe because if I have money, I spend it. Either I make a gift to someone, or I travel, or I give to a charity. I can't just see someone, like I have all these Compassion International, like kids and stuff. I can't just see people in need and not trying to give it. I'm always like, oh, they needed more than me, so I'm gonna give it, you know. And then I'm also a person who thinks that we should enjoy life. I can't just have a life when I work every day, I do the same thing every day, and I'm not enjoying my life, you know. If that's the case, I'm gonna go do it in a country where it's not that expensive. I don't want to deprive myself of going to the restaurant. I don't want to deprive myself from going on a trip. I'm not saying I'm at the restaurant every day. Not being spoiled either, but life is meant to be enjoyed. And I've never had this mindset of like accumulating the money, but at the same time I've always felt unsafe because, oh my God, what am I gonna do next month? Oh my God, I'm not gonna have enough, you know. So now I'm by myself with my son now, and I don't want to have this feeling of insecurity. And I was like, I need to find something that no matter if people buy my art or not, which I know it's going to work. Like, if you don't get the art, you're missing out, because it's unlocked so much magic, you see. And because you believe, because you have this magic, you're surrounded with crystals, with all these things all the time. I get my little angels here. Stars, a little star here, a little angel. Then my life is always magical. The only thing is this insecurity, because I don't have a backup package, a generous benefit package, right? To make me feel safe. And then therefore it feeds into my sales because I'm fearing of lacking and I have to. So now I was like, I need to find a way that this is no longer a problem. I'm gonna invest this money that works for me. And so yeah, we want to share this with you. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, guys, already 30 minutes. So we wish you a Merry Christmas. We love you very much. Thank you for the support, everybody, as always. Dean, Tony, all the masterminds, and my friend Marcy, everybody who participated to the Chakra Adventure. I'm not gonna quote or cite everybody because there is so many people. This is how I'm rich, with all the love and all the things that have happened this year. At the same time, I don't regret it because this is when my angel came. I have the angel, the message of the angels, because this is how the angel came, and now I'm creating all this, and now I'm so bulletproof. I'm not scared of anything. So maybe sometimes that's what it gets. I wouldn't say that I've enjoyed every part of these crazy years. There's been a lot of stress, but I'm just so grateful every day at the same time. This is the beauty, when you can stay grateful despite of the mess, and find the humor in some of the situations as well. So yeah, and I'm a beautiful place that I wish you all have spending Christmas in a beautiful place as well. Alright, have a Merry Christmas. We love you, and meet us tonight for the NFTs. Bye.